Supply chain management can be a complicated, complex type of area. We've got to think differently. This is about new metrics, new strategies, new tactics. Now, a lot of organizations, when they look at supplier diversity, they look at small as being everybody. And we know small being everyone means some people are not getting the share they need because it's not divided out.
Training sessions like this are very helpful because you get a chance to build relationships with companies and individuals that you don't know that are doing the work. And I think it's encouraging to see people come to this training and say, I had no idea that there were others in Birmingham that do what I do.
So supply diversity, you don't buy anything, right? But you influence the process.
I expected one thing, I really got so much more.
So what happens is the supplier diversity pool is widening, but the opportunities staying the same or shrinking.
I got so many tools to use in the area of diversity.
First of all, the landscape in the United States of America is changing. There are 28 million businesses in the U.S. currently, and certainly that is going to only increase because people are realizing they don't fit into maybe a corporate structure sometimes, or they don't fit into some sort of traditional business model, so they're starting their own thing.
The one important thing I got out of this workshop is it's not just about black and white. It's not just about money. It's about business and how you operate your business.
What does supplier diversity, supplier base do for the company? That's something you'll hear. What benefits is going to bring to me? And hopefully we've allowed some conversation earlier to discuss what that looks like. Naysayers say, well, I can't find anybody. I mean, that is the number one issue. I can't find anybody. Well, you're only one person. If you had asked everybody in the room or you got on your email and said, hey, do you know anybody who do 1, 2, 3, 4? You probably get responses pretty quickly because everybody's excited about referring who they thought was good or their next, best solid professional service company or a contractor or someone who's doing some cool manufacturing item now. But you don't ask. If you don't ask enough, you won't get enough of a diverse pool.
Alice was very clear in her presentation and she stuck to business. And I appreciate that because those are still topics that we need to talk about.
Supply chain management encompasses the planning and management of all activities involved in sourcing.
The participants are hearing terminology and language because really in many ways it's all about the language of business development and economic development for small business.
Supply chains are shrinking and companies are being asked to do more with less. Less overhead means less costs in a B2B environment. Innovation is critical to staying cutting edge and in demand. Customers are demanding equality. They're demanding to see who's supporting your business and they're speaking out. You can't tell me that people who can protest in front of the White House don't get things done or some attention.
I felt like I was able to comment. I felt relaxed enough to express myself. And I think that a workshop should be enjoyable. It shouldn't just be, just sticking to a book, and it wasn't. We were able to ad-lib a little bit, we were able to add a little bit of humor, but we were more importantly able to leave with something.
You have to think outside the lines.